Afternoon. So good afternoon, everyone. Everybody, open your cam. Good afternoon. Yan. Bago tayo start, picture muna tayo, no? Kasi nakakalimutan ko nung klase natin nung Monday. I forgot to capture a picture or take a picture. O, pasok pa si Vanessa. Bali, 1:40 start tayo. Hi, Vanessa. Can you open your cam? Hi, Vanessa. Can you open your cam, please? Tayo na lang ulit, ano? Wala pa tayong schedule ng araw. Basta from March 21 to 23 yung exam natin. Pero wala pang date or araw tsaka oras. So maghintay-hintay na lang tayo. Nawala si Vanessa. Okay, picture muna tayo. Okay, bilang ako 1, 2, 3, smile. Isa pa. 1, 2, 3. Yun. Parang huminto lahat ng mundo natin na picture. 1:41, hindi na tayo mag-aalsa. So our topic is the learning material that I sent or posted last week, which is contemporary global governance, and the new topic, the global divides, the North and the South. After going through this discussion, I am expecting that all of you can identify the roles and functions of United Nations as one of the system in making the region or group of countries systematic. Number 2, describe the challenges of global governance in the 21st century. Si Fernando mahina ang signal. Okay lang. Kung na rin naputol man, pasok ko na lang. Explain the relevance of the nation states in the midst of globalization. Explain the term global south and also the global north. Differentiate the global south from the third world. Mamaya mapapag-aralan natin, merong tinatawag na first world, second world, and third world. Napasok ko si... Mamaya, kung madagdagan pa tayo, mag-picture ulit kasi nakapasok ngayon si... Jo Marie. Tsaka si Vanessa kanina pero nawalan siya. Baka mahina ang signal. Now let's have a review. What do we mean by state? Anyone? Raise hand. State. What do we mean by state? Sinong nakakaalala? Wala ba? Or gusto niyo magtawag na lang ako? Unicef. Ito, alam ko prepared to eh. Go, Unicef.
Ma'am, state po.
Yes.
Yung bablanko ko.
Kaya mo yan. Base lang
Kahit
sa
Tagalog, ma'am.
understanding mo. Oo, okay lang yan. All languages are equal. Hindi porke Englishera yung isang tao Englishero, eh, matalino na, di ba? Hindi yun nag-define ng intellectual ng tao. Go, Lunicet.
Yung ano po, ma'am, parang under siya ng authority.
Okay. Ano pa?
May sarili pong cultures and may sarili pong law.
Okay, very good. It is under or it is centralized through a government that maintains the legitimate use of force within a certain territory. So ito yung territory siya na pinapaandar ng government. Yung mayroong authority, sabi mo nga. How about nation? Jeremy, Vergara. Kala mo ha, makakaligtas ka na. Okay. Go, Jeremy.
Nation po is a community of people po, like one country to country po.
Okay. Country to country, or that is an organization of different countries, like yung UN or United Nations. 195 na countries ang member niya. So, dito sa definition natin, dito sa book natin, Contemporary World, kasi kapag sa search kasi natin sa Google, pag sinabi nating state, territory, nation, mga tao. Pero dito, when we say state, that is a country or a territory which is centralized with a government. However, when we say nation, that is an organization or group of states that binds together with a certain language, belief, religion, ethnicity, and others. They also have different goals. Depende yun sa klase ng nation, kung ano yung goal nila. And when we say nation states, it can be defined as a political community that emanates from civic society to legitimate execute peace. That is nation state. A society or the civic society that is the basis of people's oneness. Meron silang pagkakaisa. Now, we also discussed the effects of globalization on nation states. Rachel, Ines, we have 5, if I have mistaken. Kindly give some as you remember. Ano yung mga epekto ng globalization sa nation states? Tinatanong ko to kasi next week may quiz tayo, and after that week, meron tayong exam na. Okay? Next week, ang coverage ng quiz natin from week 6, 7, and 8. Kasi magbibigay ako ng learning material for the week 8. I-review nyo na lang din ulit. Anong oras na ba? Pumapasok sa Alexis. Okay, so late na siya. Hindi na muna natin siya i-accept. Okay, Rachel.
Yes, ma'am.
Kindly give some effects of globalization on nation states. Magbigay ka kahit na ilan.
Hindi po kasi ako nakapasok po. Nag-search na ako.
Hindi ka
Mr.
nakapasok.
Opo,
Okay.
ma'am.
Pero review mo na lang sa susunod. Okay?
Yes po.
Christine Joy. Welcome. Christine Joy Gakad. Yes, ikaw. Gulat ka. Kindly give some effects of globalization on nation states. We have 5.
Hindi po ako naka-attend nung last din, ma'am.
Hindi ka rin naka-attend. Okay. Pero nasa siya, Google Classroom. Okay, Ronnie Santiago. Nagtaas ng kamay.
Ma'am, idea ko lang po.
Okay, ano yung idea mo?
Decrease the cost of manufacturing.
Okay, manufacturing. Ito mag-under yun dun sa establishment of economic and political integration. Sa ekonomiya naman for the production. Very good. Isa yon. Karen Kabansag.
Ma'am, magkakaroon ng parang creation and innovation of a new communication. Parang mas mapapalawig niya doon yung peace nung mga kapanig na bansa.
Okay, very good, Karen. That is the fifth and last effect of globalization to nation states. Okay, that is the creation of new communication network. It binds the communities together through digital media. Diba? Meron tayong mga social media, mga news, di ba? Nagbabind siya ng mga different countries. How about Fernan? Fernan, magbigay ka lang ng idea mo. Fernan? Hindi niya masyado narinig. Mahina ang signal.
Yung ulit yung ma'am, hindi ko kayo narinig.
Oo nga, ko nga, medyo mahangin, tsaka parang hina na signal. Okay, sino pang magbibigay? Karen, magbigay ka pa. Karen?
Ma'am, yung rise po ng transnational government.
O transnational activism, okay? Or TNA na tinatawag. Ito yung humihingi ng tulong yung Pilipinas, for example, sa ibang mga bansa for its own progress. How about UNICEF? Nakabanggit na tayo ng 3. Mayroon pang 2. UNICEF.
Yung first choice po sa
Okay.
pilitan.
Okay, first choice. Very good. First choice upon nation states. Yung mga pinapatupad na mga laws ng different nation states. Very good. Meron pa tayong isa pa?
Ma'am,
Sino yung ma'am? Sinong?
ako
Sino yon? Christine?
Ako po, ma'am.
Okay, go.
Opo.
Okay, go.
Yung
Christine.
establishment of international laws and principles po, ma'am.
Okay, halimbawa nun yung UN Security Council, meron siya power to include peace or creation of peace and different international sanctions. So those are effects of globalization on nation states. Si Fernan, nagtaas ng kamay. Yes, Fernan? Fernan? Ay, putol-putol daw talaga. O, mga napindot niya lang. Okay, again, yung mga 5 effects of globalization on nation states. Una, impose the forced choice upon nation states. Second, establishment of economic and political integration. Number 3, establishment of international laws and principles. Number 4, rise of transnational activism or TNA. And lastly, creation of new communication network. And we also discussed the IGOs or intergovernmental organization like ASEAN, diba? EU or European Union and WTO or World Trade Organization. Yun yung mga different IGOs natin or intergovernmental organization na bumubuo ng different state members. We also discussed internationalism, globalism, and global interstate system. Anong pagkakaiba ng tatlo? Raise your hand if you have an idea. Meron tayong mga theory, di ba? Meron tayong attitude. Alin din yung theory, alin din yung attitude. And ano naman yung ang political globalization na tinatawag? Sino may idea? Si Rachel Ines, based lang sa understanding mo, ano yung internationalism, globalism, or global interstate system? O kahit alin dyan.
Ma'am, yung ano po, yung internationalism is siya po yung political principle po na na greater po ang political economic cooperation among states po.
Okay, tama rin. Okay, nagbabind siya ng mga different countries. Okay, that is a theory. Okay, pag sinabing internationalism, that is a theory and practice of interdependent collaboration. Okay, theory siya about collaboration and in different countries. How about globalism? Kanina sabi ko, theory ang internationalism. How about globalism? Anyone? Sinong gustong tumulong kay Rachel? May nagtaas ng kamay. Alexis. Ay, si Alexis pumapasok pala. Pero late na siya. Christine Kabansa.
Ma'am, yung globalism naman po, siya naman po yung nagpa-plan po of economic and foreign policies sa global basis po.
Okay, you have an idea. Pero halos kasi magkapareho yung internationalism and globalism. Pero the difference is, pag sinabi nating internationalism, theory siya. Pag sinabi nating globalism, attitude, na it seeks to understand all the interconnection of different countries of the modern world to highlight patterns that underlie them. How about global interstate system? Okay, pag sinabi natin global interstate system, ito yung facet of contemporary political globalization. Okay? It seeks to form collaboration among nation states through establishment of intergovernmental organization. Dito pumapasok yung IGO. May connection siya. Nakuha nyo? Pag global interstate system, it is a political globalization that seeks to collaborate with other nation states to establish intergovernmental organization. Pag internationalism lang, it is a theory and practice of interdependent collaboration. Collaboration, pero hindi natin ipapasok yung IGO. Pag sinabi natin globalism, that is an attitude that seeks to understand all the interconnections of the modern world. Now, magdako na tayo doon sa ating topic. Contemporary global governance. Who wants to read? Raise hand. Sinong gusto magbasa? Fernan, okay na ba yung signal mo? Ronnie. Si Ronnie na lang.
Ano po yun, ma'am?
Basahin mo lang yung nakasulat.
Sige po. Today, global governance makes our world a fair,
Ma'am, ano po yun?
secured, and formulaic basis. For 2014 described global governance as a totally of norms,
Ma'am,
laws,
may na po yung
policies,
signal
and
ko.
that define, compares, and facilitate transitional relations between citizens, state, cultures, intergovernmental, and non-governmental organization.
Okay, therefore, pag sinabi natin global governance, rule-based siya. Rules and norms put everything together, everything in order. Okay, para meron tayong peace, para maging centralized, maging systematic and secure yung ating globe or different nations and states. Now, Ways and Thakur in 2014 described global governance as totality of norms, laws, policies, and bodies that define, comprise, and facilitate transnational relations between citizens, states, cultures, intergovernmental, and non-intergovernmental organizations. So, meron tayong mga system for international relationships that bind the states, people, and society together. An example ng system na yon, System of International Relationships, is UN. Na ang UN, it has 6 organs. Una, General Assembly. Ikalawa, Security Council. 3, Economic and Social Council. 4, Trusteeship Council. 5, International Court of Justice. And lastly, number 6 is the Secretariat. Now, pag sinabi nating General Assembly, ito yung pinaka-core or central organ that deliberate and the only organ where all member states have equal representation in discussion and consideration. And also in policy making as well. Dito nag-uusap yung mga different representatives ng mga iba't ibang bansa na kabilang sa UN. And they all have equal representation and discussion and consideration as well. Pag sinabi nating Security Council, from the word itself, in this organ, it has the commitment to preserve the peace and security. May na tayo, 10 minutes, mamamatay itong ating ulit. Pasok ulit kayo ha. Number 3, Economic and Social Council. Main organ for cooperation naman ito. Policy review. Kanina sa General Assembly, policy making, dito sa Economic and Social Council, ito na yung review for policy na ginawa. Policy dialogue and advice on social, economic, and environmental issues. Number 4, Trusteeship Council. In this organ, it tasks to administer international oversight for 11 trust territories to make sure that adequate procedures are taken for interdependence and self-government. Number 5, the International Court of Justice. This is the United Nations prime judicial organ. Okay. And lastly, Secretariat, it tasks to execute the daily activities as assigned by the 5 other organs. Daily activities for the General Assembly, Security Council, Economic and Social Council, Trusteeship Council, and International Court of Justice. That is Secretariat for daily activities siya. May tanong kayo dyan? Do you have question about the 6 organs of UN? I need your response. May tanong? Puro ata kayo tanong at hindi makapagsalita.
Yan, ma'am.
Wala po.
Okay, so madako na tayo. Next. Nabanggit natin yung 6 organ. Okay, what is United Nations or UN? It was established after the Second World War with one central mission. The mission is to maintain international peace and security. Pero hindi lang yun yung mission niya, marami siyang goal. Pero yun yung pinaka-main or central mission. In 1948, the UN was responsible for bringing human rights into the realm of international law through Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Ayan na yung mga karapatan natin. Diba? Dahil nga, ang mission niya is to maintain international peace and security. The UN is also space for its members to manifest their perspective through its core organs and committees. Diyan natin maipapasok yung 6 organs of UN. General Assembly to Secretariat, yung 6 na yun. The organization has become an instrument for governments to identify spaces of agreement and resolve problems collectively by enabling the exchange of opinions between and among its members and by hosting consultations. Di ba nga sabi kanina, meron tayong equal na discussion for all the member states na kabilang sa UN. Then yung General Assembly, na pag-uusapan nila yung different issues and problems. May mga review, di ba, in policy making and different issues in social, economic, and environmental as well. Aside from maintaining international peace and security and protecting human rights, the UN also carries the functions of delivering humanitarian aid, promoting sustainable development, and upholding international law. Unahin natin humanitarian aid. Ang UN kasi, it is responsible for coordinating responses to emergencies and supports for rapid humanitarian response for people affected by natural disaster and armed conflict. Kapag may bigla ang mga bagyo, diba? Tumutulong ang UN, diba? Sa mga nasalanta. Promoting sustainable development. Mayroong mga goals mamaya, yung Millennium Development Goals, or tinatawag na siya ngayon na Sustainable Development Goals. Mamaya madidiscuss natin yung ano yung mga kino-cover niya in terms of social, economic, and different issues. And upholding also international law. Kaya meron tayong mga, ito, yung International Court of Justice and Security Council. Gumagawa sila ng mga law in order to maintain international peace and security and also to promote sustainable development. Ito na yon, yung Sustainable Development Goals or tinatawag natin dati na Millennium Development Goals. Pero nung 2015, napalitan siya, ginawa na siya ang Sustainable Development Goals. Una, no poverty. Ito yung goals. Zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduced inequalities, O, nararanasan to kahit sa ibang bansa, di ba? Halimbawa, yung inequality of yung mga Black and white Americans. Sustainable cities and communities. Responsible consumption and production. Climate action. Life below water. Diba? Mga living things, mga isda natin. Life on land. Ganun din dito. Peace, justice, and strong institutions. And lastly, partnership for the goals. Ito na yung mga different members. Kaya nabuo yung UN for the partnership, for the collaboration of different countries. Now, ito yung 17 na global goals na nagko-cover ng social and economic issues, including nga yung poverty, hunger, health, education, global warming, gender equality, water sanitation, energy urbanization, environment, and social justice. May tanong kayo dyan? May question?
Po. Wala po.
So, dito na tayo. Waste and Tacor. Okay, thank you for your responses. Waste and Tacor in 2014 in the article entitled The United Nations Meets the 21st Century Confronting Challenges of Global Governance. Identify challenges confronting the UN based on knowledge, norms, policy, institutions, and compliance. Kasi hindi natin may iwasan to kahit nga in simple, natin, di ba, mga civic society, nari sa mga barangay, may mga issues, may mga problems, di ba, in terms of knowledge, norms, policy, institution, and compliance, lalong-lalo na kapag malalaking mga organization na, mga system na, that binds different countries. Mas maraming challenges. Now, una, who wants to read? Magpabasa tayo para tawag tayo. Si Jomari tsaka si Fernan, mahina daw ang signal. So, standby lang kayo. Ronnie. Kindly read
Ano po yun, ma'am?
Kindly read number 1. Yung unang sentence.
In terms of knowledge, the UN is underappreciated regarding how is convening and mobilizing power are utilized to help funnel and
Channel.
consolidate knowledge from outside and ensure this discussion and dissemination among governments.
Kasi before, na-underappreciate siya ng iba't ibang mga organization. Kasi in terms of convening and mobilizing power, diba? Kumukuha sila ng knowledge sa outside the organization, tapos dinidiscuss nila, kumukuha ng mga ideas, and dinidisseminate to in different governments sa mga iba't ibang bansa. Pinag-aaralang mabuti. Pero in terms of that, nagkakaroon pa rin ng mga issues and problems. Number 2, Karen.
The contrasting moral structures of social behavior in different member